Hi everyone, my name is Philip and welcome to my channel. I've seen a lot of videos about the effects of shading on solar panel strings, but I haven't really seen many videos showing how much the impact is. So let's investigate that today. It's currently late April in Auckland, New Zealand, and we're in our autumn. I have two strings of solar panels. The string is called PV1 and it consists of 8 CSUN 410 watt cells. The PV1 voltage is currently floating just under 300 volts. The current is sitting around 8.99 amps and the array is sitting at an output of around 2670 to 2680 watts. I've covered up half of one solar panel with a heavy sheet and then a thick tarpaulin on top of it to block out all light. Let's go and see the impact of doing that. PV1 is now showing a voltage around 245 volts, around 8.9 amps and around 2190 watts. I've now completely covered one of the 8 solar panels. It's got the same sheet and the same heavy tarp on it, so there's no way any light will get through to it. The voltage is now around 280 volts to 285 volts. The current is now around 5.1 amps and the output power is around 1480 to 1490 watts. Just to make sure we've got the same amount of sun, I'm going to uncover all the panels and then we'll recheck PV1 again. PV1 is currently reporting around 295 volts, around 9 amps and 2660 watts. That's about the same as the first reading, so we've had the same amount of sun throughout all the tests.
So let's look at those results in a spreadsheet. So when we had no panels covered, we measured 2675 watts of power. When I covered half a panel, you would expect a loss of around 1/16. So there's 8 panels times a half each. So each panel, there's 16 halves. So one half covered is 1/16 or 6%. So you'd expect there, if we lost 6% of 2675 watts, you'd expect there to be an output of about 2508 watts, but instead there was 2190 watts. So the actual loss was 18%. When a whole panel was covered, so that's 1 in 8 panels, or about, we would expect a loss of about 12%. So taking 2675 and taking 12% off it, we would expect around maybe 2341 watts of power. Instead, we saw 1490 watts. So the actual loss was a massive 44%.
So we can see the impact of shading is pretty significant. If you're going to be putting in solar panels, you need to be careful to put them in a place where there's not going to be any shading on them. If a group of them are going to be shaded, you really want to put that into a separate string. If the shading is unavoidable, then you probably want to have a look at either DC optimizers or micro inverters. I hope this has been of use to you. Thanks for watching.